Hi gang, Jeff McAleer once again, and today I have the great pleasure of bringing you a highly anticipated new game from the folks over at Evil Hat Productions. And that game is the Dresden Files Cooperative card game. I do mention that it's highly anticipated because this isn't out yet. In fact, it shouldn't be out in stores until probably about June of this year. And when Evil Hat ran a Kickstarter project to fund the Dresden Files, they raised over $500,000. So there are a lot of people out there really pumped for this game. Of course, with Evil Hat, you probably already know them from a lot of the role-playing products, including the Dresden Files role-playing game. And one of my favorite role-playing products from the last few years, the Atomic Robo RPG. And if you're not familiar with Atomic Robo, I'm telling you, check it out. It is a great RPG. Really captures the whole essence of the comic. And if you haven't read the Atomic Robo comic, shame on you. Anyway, back to the game. It is for 1 to 5 players, ages 13 and up, and plays in about 30 minutes. Each of the players is going to take on the role of either Harry Dresden or his associates who have helped him through different cases across the, I believe it's 13 novels to this point. And you're really going to delve into the world of Jim Butcher's best-selling series. In fact, I think for some strange reason, I think he's got 15 novels planned. I don't know. I'm not overly familiar with the Dresden Files, which I have to point out is also something you don't have to worry about with this card game because you don't necessarily have to know anything about the novels to be able to play. And inside this box are actually 5 cases, which are drawn from the novels. So you'll actually get to play through adventures from the books. So let me get this open here. And first off, we've got the rules. And looks like they're pretty short. So it's going to talk about the components, setting up, normal game discussion rules. I guess there's some variants, it looks like. Game start, notes, turn sequence. When do I draw cards? Where do my cards go? Oh, the answers are right here. Discarding cards, card actions, investigating, attacking, overcoming, taking advantage, removing cards from the rows, an example of play, a showdown phase and scoring, playing a campaign game. So I guess you can probably plug those 5 different scenarios together. Side jobs, 2-player rules, and yes, even rules to play solitaire. And then some strategy tips. So all told, what we got? 16 pages? Yep, 16 pages. Then we've got a playboard. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about this game is because the novels by Jim Butcher are really focused on Harry Dresden, I'm kind of curious to see how they go about making the other characters appealing to play, how they balance that out a little bit. Because, of course, everyone's going to want to say, oh, I want to play Harry. So we see available fate points, spent fate, attack, and investigate. And it's interesting because I can see right now that this game does kind of build on the fate system, the role-playing game system from Evil Hat. There's fate points. Also, we've got, looks like you're going to lay cards out here. And then, taking a peek at the top, got showdown, book discard, solve cases. So not a real big board, so very easy to be able to fit this in a small game area. Okay, so we'll fold that up. Then we've got some counters. Let's take a quick peek. Well, I'm assuming this is counters for the attack. Maybe that's investigates. And they are dual-sided. And we've got some other tokens here. Also, from my understanding, I believe there are further expansions already planned. I heard a rumor that they already had 3 expansions in the pipeline. So we've got all these cards here, different decks. Pull these out. We've got a nice little storage area here. Some baggies for the counters. And look! Fate dice! So you'll see you've got positive, negative, and blank. And it's funny because every time I think of Fate, I always think of the old role-playing system Fudge, because it's very, very similar. All right, so we've got these various decks of cards. So give me a moment and I will open these up. All right. So I've got these unwrapped and I'm going to put some of these off to the side to start off with, because I believe we're probably going to break these up into quite a few different decks. So first off, we've got these bigger cards. Taking a look, Harry Dresden, Kieran Murphy, Michael Carpenter, Susan Rodriguez, Bill and Georgia. I believe they're the alphas. Oh wow, looks like there's quite a few NPCs. Yeah, probably depending on what case you're playing. Okay, so it looks like these may be the 3 cases, or maybe these are different campaigns that you would play, and they are dual-sided. Oh, look, looks like, nope, they both say turncoat. Okay, so put that there. Let's just take a look. I want to be careful I don't reveal a whole lot from these cards, simply because, as I mentioned, there are 5 different cases in the game, so I don't want to, ruin any surprises. So, talents. Well, I'm not necessarily seeing any difference between the 2 sides, which is okay. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so it looks like these are effectively character cards. Let's see what else we've got. Put those right there. And we've got Michael. Okay, so I'm taking a guess. Maybe these are ability cards. Death masks. Stormfront. See, now this strikes me as these are going to be the scenario cards there, the case cards. Let's take a quick look. Let's look at Michael. You're like, wait a second, man. The game is named after Harry Dresden. He's the wizard. How come you're looking at this guy? Well, taking a look. I'm taking yes. Yeah, it looks more like these are special abilities. And it's very possible that you have to earn these. Looks like they cost fate points. And as I was looking at that playboard, it also looks like you have like a pool of fate. And I'm taking a guess that all the players actually use that pool. Well, looks like we've got a bunch of different cards as well. Let's see. So Harry Dresden. It looks like these decks are maybe a little mixed up too. No, because I'm sitting here going, well, wait a second, hold on, hang on, wait, what? So I'm taking a guess. It's very possible that we don't have it like, okay, this is the character deck, this is the case deck. Of course, you have to separate these cards out to make those. They weren't wrapped together. Okay. Side jobs, it's got to be. Yep, because here's Harry's abilities. There's Karen. And then more Michael cards. Very nice. Of course, I am completely ignorant as to how the game plays, but that's how unboxing videos are. It would be cheating if I sat there and read the rules and then opened the box up. Now, that wouldn't be an unboxing. So, of course, I have to show my ignorance for all to see. So we've got the various decks of cards. We've got the counters, the play board, or the map board, as well as the rules. And that is what we find when we take everything from the Dresden Files cooperative card game outside the box. As I mentioned earlier, this is slated to hit stores this June, and it is going to carry an MSRP of $39.95. Of course, I will have a review of this before it goes out on sale, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not used to getting games this far in advance. I'm used to seeing them about maybe 2 to 3 weeks before they actually hit stores. But this is one that I'm really pumped to get a look at, because I know if it's a good game, this is going to do very, very well for Evil Hat Productions. And speaking of Evil Hat, if you'd like to learn more about the Dresden Files cooperative card game, or any of Evil Hat's other fantastic games and role-playing products, swing over to evilhat.com. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and for the latest in gaming news, reviews, comics, movies, TV, come on, you know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. And until next time, thanks for watching.